Cam Newton playbook still.
Yeah. Yeah. It fooled me for -3 yards. I didn't believe he was going to actually run it.
Bro, injuries are still off, dumbass.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight.
Wonder why I still got John Ross returning kicks, bro.
Second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
I almost got over 2,000 yards with Godwin there.
Oh,
An
man,
incomplete
that was a big
pass
hole.
leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That was a big hole right there, Chunks. A diving tackle saved a touchdown.
Chunk and Country are playing each other.
Yeah. No, you don't have to wait major bitch ass.
Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Oh, I want to cut back.
You're asking for a little bit too much, bro.
A gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Able to find Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Thought they were going to force a 4th down.
Major, where the fuck you been all day, bitch?
The first.
Warzone. I was at the gym earlier.
You think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you
What
got
did
to
I
start
do?
all
I know, he was on Warzone too. I hope he ran into your punk ass.
And he'll be taken
probably
down,
did.
but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Bro, we just came in a painful second place in that game, bro. We had the last one I just played. We had Foresight, but the other enemy team also had Foresight. Yeah, you can imagine how that went.
about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far,
I mean, he didn't have to throw it that far out there either.
playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because
Arm
someone's
tackles,
going to run for
man.
some big
For
yardage.
real.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
The arm tackle.
Bring up 2nd
Bunch of
down.
bullshit.
And he's going to get this down
Ooh,
near
that
the
should have been
30-yard
big.
line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
And 9 at the 29-yard line.
Oh, you just wouldn't tuck it quick enough. Damn. All you gotta do is tuck that quicker, Hurts, instead of fucking the 2 feet forward before you tuck it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 3 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
It's gonna go back. I don't know why John Ross let that one go. Like, I don't. Well, as soon as he moved off of it, it was like, yeah, no. No, thank you.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Oh my God! That's an open DK right there. Oof. Oh.
Throwing is Wilson. Into
Bro,
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You leave that man out there.
It's
a good gain, if not a touchdown, if he breaks that tackle.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Will Redmond up to make the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Carson.
And
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call.
My own fucking lineman just tackled me.
This is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
To Chris Carson.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Oh, Metcalf, hold that block.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
Is your favorite league? When we play, we
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run it with Carson. And
I'm about to get the team back, and we'll go over there and play Tony.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
I'm not going to throw no interception, man. I love my lessons on something.
I missed it.
Good.
Nice job of polishing
Yeah,
all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does.
I can't tick in this game anymore, man. That's so far
at that point, didn't it? And
Nah, it ain't gonna happen this time. I love my lessons.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
You ain't learned shit. You're going to do it again.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Okay. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done.
Damn, third and 34.
Easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That hurts his pass.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Hey, take 26.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. First is right. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he's unable to grab it.
Playing, Tony, you still home?
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
Ugh, Madden.
Check inside.
Line 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, bad throw.
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 46-yard line.
Give him that touchdown.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
I don't know why you're running all the way to get the corner when the linebacker is the first person in front of you.
Rodgers will try again on
Thanks,
second
offensive
down.
lineman.
Looking deep for it. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Jones. They try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 8 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Oh.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
To score, Packers 21. Seahawks 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I got a green defensive lineman move, and it didn't come off the block.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see.
Stay up on your feet, baby. Stay up on your feet, baby.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If
No
you're there,
blocking at all.
make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Look at Ricard just runs right past the linebacker. Like, what is the fascination with my people going and blocking a corner and running right past the free blitzer?
It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that
streak
going.
Throw the football, Hurts.
This will be 3rd and 6.
Double pump, baby. Double pump. That's a touchdown if he doesn't.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up
he had to
4th
step
down.
at first. He had to wait for that football.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Pump
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a first down carry by Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the boot. Mike's 49. Mike's 40. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Pull it together. 49's the Mike.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your
team. Come on,
team,
Chunks, let Aaron Donald have a sack, bro. He's been there so many times.
Back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Rodgers now going to throw again. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And 6.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
6-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk to take.
And he's free going down the left side.
I had that at the out-of-bounds line on the right, and then missed my kick accuracy on the right, and it brought it to the hash.
The prayer is answered.
I kicked it out of bounds.
Get that done.
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
Dobbins has an
number
X
3.
factor.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
I completed mine with fucking
begin their next drive. The
Taylor.
Seahawks
Can give me
offense.
fucking shit.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. His throw incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King.